Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Ron and welcome to my classroom. For this video, I'm going to teach you how to find the inverse of a one-to-one function. To find the inverse of a one-to-one function, kinakailangan siguraduhin muna natin na ang ating given function is a one-to-one. So kung hindi siya one-to-one, then we don't have an inverse. And to find the inverse, we have 3 steps. Step number 1, we're going to substitute y for f of x. Step number 2, we will interchange the variables x and y. And then step number 3, we will solve for the new y in terms of x. And then we will write the answer using the inverse notation. Okay? So for example, given f of x equals 5x plus 2. Okay? So let us do this step by step. So this is a linear function. So if it is a linear function, the graph is a line. So therefore, it is 1-to-1. Okay po. Then we're going to find the inverse. To find the inverse, step number 1, we're going to substitute y for f of x. So yung f of x natin magiging y, then equals 5x plus 2. Ayan, that is step 1. Step 2, interchange the variables x and y. Pagpapalitin natin yung x and y. So y will become x, and then 5x will become 5y, and then plus 2. Step number 2. Step number 3, we will solve for the new y in terms of x. So, meaning to say, y alone at one side of the equation. Okay, so subtract 2 on both sides. So we have x minus 2 equals 5y. Ayan. Then we have here, we're going to divide 5 on both sides. So we will have y equals x minus 2 over 5. Yeah, we have now our new y. Y equals x minus 2 over 5. So let us write that in the inverse notation. The inverse of f of x. The inverse of f of x equals x minus 2 over 5. Okay, that is for our example number 1. Number 2. Let us say we have g of x equals the quantity x plus 4 cubed. So this is a cubic function. A cubic function is a 1-to-1. Okay, so let us solve for the inverse. G of x, substitute y for g of x, so g of x will become y, and it is equal to the quantity x plus 4 cubed. Then interchange x and y, so we have x equals y plus 4 cubed. So pagdating dito, ito muna ang kinakailangan mo natin mawala, yung exponent na 3. So, or we're going to raise both sides by 1/3. So we have x raised to 1/3 equals y plus 4 raised to 3 and then raised to 1/3. For that, so we have, let us continue. We have x raised to 1/3 equals, so if we have like this, we will just multiply 3 by 1/3. Itong exponent na 3 saka yung exponent ng 1/3. So 3 times 1/3 is equal to 1. Therefore, this will become y plus 4. Yan. So subtract 4 on both sides. So we have x raised to 1/3 minus 4 equals y. So y equals x raised to 1/3 minus 4. That is our new y. Then let us rewrite that in our inverse notation. We have g, or the inverse of g of x, is equal to x raised to 1/3 minus 4. Or we can write this as radicals. So the equivalent of that, we have g, or the inverse of g of x, is equal to x raised to 1/3 is the same as the cube root of x, is 1/3, and then minus 4. Okay, yeah, that's it for example number 2. Next, example number 3. For number 3, for number 3, let's just say we have h of x equals 3x minus 4 over let's say 2x plus 5. Ayan. Let us find the inverse of this. This is a rational function. A rational function is 1-to-1. So h of x, substitute y for h of x. We have y equals 3x minus 4 over 2x plus 5. Okay? So next, interchange the variables x and y. So we have x equals 3y minus 4 over 2y plus 5. Then solve for y in terms of x. So let us solve for y. So let us do the cross multiplication. So multiply these two. Okay. Yeah. So we have x times 2y plus 5 equals, so since the denominator of x is just 1, so we will just write 3y minus 4 on the other side. 3y minus 4. Okay, multiply. X times 2y will give us 2xy. X times 5 will give us 5x. Then it is equal to 3y minus 4. Okay? Then, pagsasamahin natin yung parehong may y. So, this 3y kailangan mapunta dito. Then, yung 5x, hihiwalay natin, dadalhin natin sa kabilang side. So, 5x kailangan mapunta dito. So, to do that, subtract 3y on both sides. So, we will have 2xy minus 3y. And then, subtract also 5x on both sides. So, we have negative 5x minus 4. Yeah. Okay? So, factor out y on this side. We have now y equals So 2xy divided by y will give us, that's times, it will give us 2x. Negative 3y divided by y will give us negative 3. Then it is equal to negative 5x minus 4. Then dividing both sides by 2x minus 3. If we divide both sides by 2x minus 3, we will have y equals negative 5x minus 4 over 2x minus 3. Okay? So this is now our new y. So let us write this in our inverse notation. Therefore, the inverse of h of x is equal to negative 5x minus 4 over 2x minus 3. Yan. Okay, so that's it. I hope you learned something. This is Teacher Ron. Always remember, math ang pinakamadaling subject.